my wonderful viewers. Welcome back to my Wasteland 2 playthrough from the start. This is going to be episode 2. My name is MechDutch, and I'm bringing you guys what you want to see. Alright, so I just had a phone call in between, so sorry about that. Um, so let's reconnect the controller, and here we are, just where we left off. So if you haven't watched the first episode, you can find it on YouTube. I'll start uploading it as soon as I'm done recording for today. Yeah, basically what we did in the first episode was create the party. I started to explain a little bit about everything from stats, why I'm assembling a party like this, why I thought of the names. And again, I don't mean to offend anything. If there's any name that I've used that is even, is from somebody out there somewhere in this entire world. I didn't mean to deliberately use your name. I did actually Google them to see if I found any of them, and I didn't. So here we go. So yeah, that was the last episode. I kind of talked you through the inventory screen a bit and skills and all that. And we're actually setting out to the Wastelands, so let's go and do it. And Gamer Nuke is still there. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. I guess you don't have anything else to do right now with your PC being broken, but oh yeah. Gather your squad and travel to the Wasteland. All squad members will go to the new location. Yes, we will. Now, I will not go too much into any more details from the things that I've already explained. But yeah, obviously this is the first time you're going to see this wasteland. So I am going to explain a little bit about that. Just a tiny bit. I'm not going to go into the whole detail. When you leave a...
Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Thank you. When you leave a location and enter the wasteland, the game perspective will zoom out and show the world map. Use the left stick to travel. Alternately, you can access the world map screen by pressing the D-pad up and select a location you have already discovered to travel there automatically. Now that doesn't mean it's a auto travel that it will instantly get you there. You will still have to travel along the map. And you can still get random encounters and stuff like that. World map events. There are a number of things you can encounter on the world map. In addition to water and radiation, you can stumble upon both friendly and enemy random encounters, which will take you to a small special location to interact with characters or do battle. You may even find hidden loot caches from before the apocalypse and mysterious locations that few have ever seen. Outdoorsman. The Outdoorsman skill determines your squad's search radius on the world map when traveling, as well as its ability to avoid hostile random encounters. A good Outdoorsman will be able to avoid dangerous enemies and discover new and hidden locations more easily. Okay, so we just had a call from headquarters. As you can see, the radio is that big counter in the top right of the screen. So what I am assuming, if you press the D-pad button to the right, you will obviously call on your radio, and the numbers that are shown is probably just a frequency. So that's what I'm going with. But yeah, they just asked me. This is Ranger Team Echo. Let's copy.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find.
Alright, I'll explain that in a bit.
Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Okay, so it's important to stay in radio contact with you?
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Okay, so dispatcher, does that mean you weren't always the dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world, and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figured the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
Roger, out.
10-4 Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
Now, I must explain a little bit about the radio. The radio is actually used to level up your characters, and you get calls from them, of course. You can pick up distress calls or whatever. And you might, according to what I've learned from the game by reading the instruction manual and having played a little bit myself, of course, that in some cases you can actually respond to some of the calls coming in on a different frequency. How that really works, I haven't really figured out yet, so we'll just have to see how that works. But yeah, so it's not like I can use the radio and ask for backup or whatever. At least not to my knowledge anyway, so I'm not assuming it would be, but yeah, it's about, leveling up your characters. So that's it. Here we go. It's probably just saying what I just said. The radio is your squad's lifeline back to headquarters. Through it, you will receive vital updates on your missions. From time to time, you may also pick up calls from other Wasteland inhabitants, like I said, throughout your travels, some of which you may be able to respond to. Remember that to level up, you need to use the radio to call headquarters to earn field promotions, provided a character has gained enough experience points. To make calls on the radio, press the D-pad right. Okay, yeah, so that was basically what I just said, right? But yeah, here you are on the map. I can show you on the map that if we go due east, we will actually get to the radio tower. I can actually press A and let it travel all by itself. So then we will go back to this part. You will see a line all the way to the base, and my icon, which is that Ranger Star icon thingy, it will just travel along that path, and then it takes the shortest route. I'm not sure if it takes the safest route, so I'm not sure yet if it would avoid any of the radiation clouds or whatnot. So I'm still not familiar with that, but you can also just move around a bit and find things if you're in their vicinity. And in the bottom right of the corner, you can see how much water we have. So just by moving around a little bit that I did, I already used up 3 water units. And in the bottom left, that's your Geiger counter. So that's just telling you how much radiation is in your vicinity. And of course, the higher the radiation levels, the more damaging that will be to your characters. And I'm not sure if it's just your health that you're losing, or if there's going to be any side effects. That part I haven't figured out yet as well. So let's just set it to auto for now. So we'll go back to the map, and we'll select the radio tower, and we'll let it travel. There you go. You'll see it go. You can actually just stop it right here if you want to. And you can hear the Geiger counter already starting to pick something up. If you listen closely, you can see that little meter bounce up a little bit. If we go back down here, it's gonna lessen. Um, but yeah, and if we find anything, we'll get notified as well. But yeah, there you go. You're not set to it. Once you've set it, you can just kind of use your left thumbstick to just move around, cancel the auto route. Okay, so combat. You see dangerous raiders approaching your position. We can choose to attack them, or we can choose to run. But of course, we want to see some action, so let's attack them. I'm not going to read these messages in between on the loading screens. Usually, loading screens are just, a new message shows up. Like now, I want to tell you guys, and it just disappears, so I'm not even doing that. But yeah, here we are. This is a short location. It won't let you see the map. It just shows the world map, so we're in the blind. And yeah, sometimes before battle it's a good thing to steer your people around individually. So you can set up your sniper and stuff like that. Right now, what I will do is see if everybody has their weapons set up the way I want them to. So let's actually give Ace's wrench as a melee weapon. Equip it secondary. So that will do more damage. If she runs out of ammo, she can switch to melee and not have to punch the bad guys. Wrong button again. Oh, you gotta love it, right? So Theodore was he a brawler? Let me double check real quick. He is skilled with bladed weapons, but that's it. I didn't give him any fire weapons yet. Okay, so he'll have to learn something along the way. Maybe that was a little bit of a mess up, I guess, on my part. Oh well, it happens. So let's see. He can be a backup guy. Try to stab him from the back or whatever. So he's got 2 weapons already lined up, and he's a brawler. Yeah, well, he's got plenty of ammo for now, so that's fine. I think, however, I will switch up. If I'm gonna press X and hold it, I can switch his primary and secondary weapon around, and if I would just press it, it would reload. So here we are. Sniper weapon is set. We can always switch back. It doesn't cost any AP for that, so that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna switch her weapons up as well. Actually, what I should do maybe is already give her the heavy weapon. Yeah, let's give her the primary heavy weapon. We'll not use a blade yet. We will need to reload on her secondary, so let's switch out to her secondary. Reload it. And actually, as you reload, all people that have guns set as their primary, and they still need to reload and they have the ammo, they will all reload. If I would press X right now, all weapons fully loaded. So that's kind of handy to do. But yeah, that's already done. And of course my protagonist, he's got a, wow, what the hell is this? A barbed wire bat. Alright, that will definitely do some damage for sure. And he's got his secondary, is a shotgun. Yeah, let's switch out first. Oh, Gamer Nuke is saying be right back. Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute. Or a few minutes, whatever. But yeah, let's switch out to the shotgun and get that one ready as well. So everybody should be set. Heavy, sniper. He doesn't have any weapons. I guess I could give him something, but he's not trained in using that, so he's more than likely just gonna mess it up. So I'll just use him for melee should he need to. And just use his knife. It's decent damage. It's okay. Yeah. So let's try and see what's going on. Let's zoom out. Maybe not. Maybe it's better to. Actually, what I should do is just press the right thumbstick once. Oh, wait, and then just look ahead. Seems to be a bridge, and there is a little bit of a fog of war. So, yeah, we do not know what's up there yet. There's a car. We might see if we can actually do something with that. Doesn't appear to be. Nope. Alright, let's check again. So we there's somebody there. So as long as they don't see us, the battle hasn't started yet. This is still real time. So what I could do is I'm gonna set up my sniper somewhere. Let's see. This is my sniper. Yeah, I'm gonna individually steer him up here, and if I press down on the D-pad, he's gonna hunker down. My shotgun guy is gonna need to be up close a little bit. Now, of course, that goat is still following him. I guess this will have to do for now. I'm afraid to get any closer. That other guy which is patrolling might see me if I get any closer as well, and that would instantly activate the battle. So let's not do that yet. I got my heavy weapons person, which I'm gonna actually position on this side as well. They can fire around the corner. Let's just hunker down real quick. I think maybe we haven't been spotted yet. Okay, so here we go with what's her face? I don't remember her name. But she has the M1, so that's a rifle, I assume. Let's quickly check. Again, with weapons, I'm not really. Yeah, it's an assault rifle. Okay, so. Oh, combat. Damn it. Yeah, we've been spotted. Alright, so that means that everybody who's not set up is going to have a problem. Of course, during my tutorial reading, something has already happened, but we'll get there. Combat. Life isn't always peaceful in the Wasteland. Combat is turn-based, with each character involved taking a turn in order, depending on their initiative stat. Each character has a pool of action points, AP, they can spend on actions in combat, including moving, shooting, using items, skills, etc. Once it starts, combat will continue until one side is left standing. Use your available weapons, cover and skills to come out victorious. Action points. Action points are the measurement of how many things a ranger can do each turn while in combat. Each action, such as moving, attacking, reloading or using skills or items, has an AP cost. Action points. Not all characters have the same amount of AP, and certain actions can take different number of AP for different characters. For example, a character with high speed attribute can move more distance per AP than one with low speed. Different weapons and actions can also have different AP costs. More on action points. Once all of the characters' AP have been used in a turn, the turn will end and the next character in the action QU, I hope I pronounced that right, will take its turn. Alternately, you can end a character's turn early by using end turn, which will allow you to carry over up to 2 bonus AP for the character's next turn. Cover. In combat, cover plays a vital role. Taking cover will reduce an attacker's chance to hit their target and will also provide a chance to hit benefit to a character who is in cover. However, cover is only good when it's in line of sight to the attacker. Attacking from a flanking position is often a good tactic to wipe out cowering enemies. This of course is also a little bit the same system as XCOM Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within. If you get flanked, usually they can do some critical damage or whatever. So you really need to be careful with that. Although it isn't as punishable as the XCOM series. I mean, if you're standing without any cover, you would actually get a full amount of damage in XCOM, or most likely, you know. But it doesn't really work that way. So if there's no cover, it's not a bad thing, but you will receive more damage. But it's not as punishing as XCOM. Just wanted to get that out. Anyway, certain cover can also be destroyed by weapons, fire, or explosives, so it won't always last forever. The action QU, that's just how I call it anyway. The action QU shows the turn order for combat. Turn order and frequency is determined by the combat initiative stat of each individual character in combat. Now that is the speed stat that I was talking about in combat, including friendly characters and enemies. The higher a combat initiative, the earlier and more often the character can take their turn. Precision strikes. I've never really used those, to tell you the truth, so I'm gonna be reading this really careful right now myself. Precision strikes allow you to target individual body parts on enemies to inflict debilitating effects at a cost of a lower chance to hit. The extra effects vary depending on the body part you target, and there's a random chance of inflicting more severe effects. You can press right trigger to open the combat radial or redial. No, I think it's radial menu, both in or out of combat, to use a precision strike. Now this is actually what I wanted to show. If I would have been able to set up everybody in position, I would have switched to my sniper and fired the first shot. Now that would actually be a bonus shot. So even if it hits or misses, it doesn't matter. Then I will be the instigator, and that same person will get an extra shot as well as the first turn-based combat action. So I was actually wanting to show this, but we got discovered, so we kind of messed it up. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Yep, we explained this. Armor penetration. Now this is something I haven't really been using yet as well. Armor protection. Armor protects friendlies and enemies alike, but certain weapons are more effective against armor than others. Different types of weapons have different armor penetration values. The higher the armor penetration a weapon has, the more damage it will do to targets with lots of armor. Now, obviously that does kind of make sense, right? But again, the icons are not really clear to me yet, so I might mess that up a little bit, but you know me, I mess up my games anyway. Conductive armor, this is something I have actually experimented with. Energy weapons do not use armor penetration. Instead, they check whether armor is conductive or not. Energy weapons do bonus damage to conductive targets, but less damage to non-conductive targets. Conductive targets are marked with a blue shield icon. But yeah, if somebody would attack being completely plated with plated armor made from steel or iron, yeah, if you use an energy weapon, you're going to do significantly more damage than, for instance, if you would attack that goat. That is somewhere behind me somewhere. Can't really show you right now. Well, I guess I can. Here it is. It's right near my protagonist. But yeah, then if I would shoot with a with an energy-based weapon, I would do less damage to the goat than I would, for instance, on this character if he was wearing something from metal. Since we're walking around here, you can see my icon, and it tells you 2 AP or 3 AP. That's how many action points that you can use. You can actually try and find some cover. Now I'm already in cover here, so I should be fine. It doesn't show me when I actually put my cursor on my character, but it should be counting as cover. The little light blue edges here will show me how far I can move and still be able to shoot. if I would actually go over it, I would still be able to move there, but then I wouldn't be having enough AP to shoot. Not at least with the current weapon. As you can see, my hunting rifle. This is something I needed to figure out on my own. On the bottom of the screen, you see hunting rifle, and inside that picture, it says AP 6. So that means it needs 6 action points to fire. So obviously, if I move to here, I'm using 2 AP. Subtracted from 8 leaves me with 6. I can still shoot. If I would go over it, here or here or here, it doesn't matter as long as I'm not in the blue anymore. I'm gonna use too much AP and will not be able to shoot. Now, also on top of that picture, you can see a red and green bar. Now the red and the green will tell you the distance that your weapon is actually going to be effective. So right now the 2 dots that you can see on top of the green bar will tell me that these 2 enemies are within shots fire. Actually, it's one of these 2 anyway. Yeah, this one is somewhere behind cover, so that's only a 17% chance to hit. But this is a 67% chance to hit, so that's good. And he is also behind cover. But yeah, since I'm using a sniper rifle, of course, if the target is closer by, it's not going to be that effective. And as you can tell, you will need to read the red and green bar from left to right. The most left part is where it's actually the closest. So if you would stand like 1 or 2 squares away from that person, your weapon is going to be ineffective. You're going to have a low or even a none percent chance to hit. And of course this guy, he's out in the open, so there's no cover bonus for him. And he is at a good distance away that I can actually hit him still. If he was maybe 1 or 2 squares further away on that bar, that little red dot would actually be in the red side of the screen again on the weapon effectiveness bar. So that would mean that he will instantly, even if he is in the open, percentage would go down to like 25% or whatever. That's something I needed to learn the hard way. So I kind of figured I should tell you right now. But yeah, so since we are out in since we're out here in cover, decent amount of space in between, I'm not gonna use my sniper to move. I'm just gonna shoot. Now what I can do is I can actually just, you know, click on the person I want to attack. If I would have a melee character, or at least a melee weapon, he would have to run up and then still use the AP and all that. I'll get to that first. But yeah, I can just click on him and use the attack. But if you can see also on the top of the screen, it says right trigger for more. Once I've pressed that, I can actually select what I want to do. I can ambush, which is basically the equivalent of what was it called in XCOM? Oversight or something. Anyway, that would mean that if an enemy moves into their side, into their field of view, they would actually start shooting, but that will be a 50% chance to hit penalty to it. You can end your turn, you can swap weapons. Swap weapons does not cost anything. Precision strike will cost 6, and a regular attack will cost 6. Now if I would do the precision strike, I can use a headshot, I can do a torso shot, which would not do anything in this case to my current target, which is the one that's in cover. But I'm just showing you anyway. Legs, obviously I can't shoot his legs because he's in cover, or his arms. If I would, however, switch to a different enemy, as you can see, left bumper or right bumper, I can cycle between 3 enemies. Now mind you, I can also target friends by pressing Y. I can shoot my own people, so always make sure you are actually cycling between enemies and not your friends. Cycling between your friends would be helpful if you want to use a med kit on the battlefield, stuff like that. And you can also target objects. Sometimes, uh, let's just say right here or behind him, there would be a barrel of fuel. I could actually target that and shoot it, and that way, because he's in cover, but the barrel would not be in cover. I would have a straight line to shoot that. It will explode, it will damage, maybe even kill the character. So you need to look out if there's anything that you can use to your advantage. Yeah, so I can cycle friends, I can cycle objects. There's 3 objects that I can actually shoot at, which is the hood and the trunk of the car and the door. Not sure why I would be able to shoot them. I've never tried it, but yeah, you can do that. But yeah, let's cycle through the enemies, and as I said, this one has a 67% chance. So if I would do the precision strike on this guy, I can actually hit his torso. There's a 38% chance that I can hit his torso, and but it would not be effective. Yeah, that's because they're wearing armor. If I would shoot him in the head, of course, I would do 1.35% more times more damage. But I've only got an 8% chance, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. And I would like to say welcome to Jolie Joy. I hope I pronounced that alright. Yeehaw, cowboy, and you are a nice. Okay, well, thank you for the compliments. I hope you're still around, because I was trying to explain, so I'm not sure if you stayed around. I saw my counter go down a bit. Yeah, I can understand it's a bit boring, but yeah, this is only going to be in the beginning. But yeah, thanks to join my channel. Hope you're going to enjoy it, and I hope you will stick around and watch my other playthroughs as well. As soon as Fallout 4 comes out, I'm going to do a full series on that as well, so make sure to follow and like. Alright, without further ado, I am going to just attack his ass. Make sure I got him selected. And you can still, you know, kind of circle around, zoom in, and as you can see, he actually does have a cover bonus, but it's from the side. And I'm not standing there, so he's really, it should be a hit. So let's do it. Let's attack him. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tell you what happened when I got the tutorials going on, but yeah, basically it tells you that it's the one raider was 23 meters away. He was trying to threaten Raider Gunslinger attacks, goes awry and misses Stanley Mess. And now I took a shot, so Miles Arksman fires a bullet into the Raider cutter, inflicting 17 points of damage, blasting a tunnel through his brain. So he is actually down and out. As you can see, there's a big puddle of blood, and that little white cloud thingy actually indicates that you can actually loot his body when the round is done. So now I have 2 more AP, so I can still move around, but as you can see, yeah, what was once blue is now brown. I wouldn't be able to move back into cover here if I wanted to. But like I said, my person is already in cover. So transferring AP works slightly different than XCOM. In XCOM, the AP that you would save up would actually be added to your next turn. It doesn't work like that in this game. If you have 1 or 2 AP left, you will get 1 extra AP point for your next turn, and anything above that, 3 and up, even if you would have your entire 8 points or 10 points or however much, that will just add 2 AP to your next turn. So if I would have done that from the start with 8 AP, my next round would start with 10 AP, 8 plus 2. So it doesn't all carry over. Alright, so this person is done for now. I'm not going to reload or anything and turn. And Miles Arkman and Stern conserving 1 AP for next turn. Angela Dev got a bonus action point. So Angela is over here with the star. As you can see, we can walk quite a bit, and this is something different. You can see this red circle around. Now, a sniper has a large range, right? This weapon has actually a limited range to fire, So even though I can walk all the way up here and still fire, I can only hit this target, and as it is in cover, it's gonna be a really shitty hit. But yeah, I can actually go all the way up here and then shoot this person in the back. Now of course if I do this, this person over here might actually just walk around, say go in here and flank me. So this is actually where the strategic point of this game actually starts to come in. Now she has 11 AP, which is actually quite a lot. And if I would move her over here, that would use 5 AP. 11 minus 5 is 6. So that would allow me to fire one more time. Now, as you can see, also her gun has a red bar to begin with. So up close, that is not really helpful. At a mid-range, it would be actually pretty good. And of course, when it's too far, it starts to go red again. So we definitely need to move in. So this should be a very good point. It doesn't really work with full and half cover like it would in XCOM. Because if I move in here, in XCOM it would give you a full cover bonus. The cover plus 50 evasion and plus 10 to hit. If I would go in here, it actually gives you the same thing. So, but I am guessing if they use grenades or stuff, they can actually blow this up. And if I go behind this, they cannot blow it up. So I am gonna move her over here. I think. Yeah, it's both gonna be 5 AP anyway. So let's move her into this cover. And of course, my to hit has changed from 2% to 30. That's because I just moved closer. And this weapon is actually, you know, better at this range to hit. That's why the sniper rifle at this position would only get 17%. And she can actually, because the assault rifle also shoots a couple of more times, right? The sniper just fires one shot, and that's why you get a 17% hit chance. And with 30% hit chance, she's gonna take like, I don't know, 6 shots or whatever. No, she's not gonna do 6 shots, not with a clip of 8. Let's say she fires 4 times. So 1 of 2 should definitely hit. And of course this person is out of range, so there's no percentage there. That way you can see. So I have an option right now. I can actually choose to take my shot and fire, or I can just, you know, use the ambush, which is the yeah, I think it was called Overseer or something. I don't know what it was called in XCOM. But yeah, then if that person would move, I would shoot them. So basically what I should do is just, you know, wait for the ambush. If they move, their cover bonus is going to be gone, which gives me a higher percent chance to hit. It would give me a penalty of 15%. But obviously if they move out of cover, the 30% is going to go up, like, let's say 65. Minus 15 would make still 50%, so that would definitely guarantee. If she fires 4 times, like I say, I'm not really sure if she does, but if she would fire 4 bullets in that attack, 2 of them would actually definitely hit. So yeah, let's do the ambush. Now of course I'm not gonna explain this every battle. Now actually she just wasted that shot on that other person, but yeah, that's just how it works. So that person is actually trying to ambush me right now, or flank me. So for Stanley, no, actually it's not Stanley who is, it's Ashley's turn. Ashley is over here. She has a heavy weapon. She can, of course, because it is a heavy weapon, she has a limited range that she can actually walk and still fire. She is in cover, so I'm just gonna take care of her like this. Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot this person 60%. That's a pretty good shot. Let's do it. There you go. 18 points of damage, snuffing out his life force. So we're down to 1 more. We're gonna save 1 AP for the next turn as well. Now this is the shotgun, the pump shotgun. As you can see, that green bar kind of switched up. You have a dark green and a lighter green. The lighter green part is on the side where you are closest to your target, and obviously a shotgun is going to be more effective up close. Actually, this is not a very good position to be at. There is no other way for me. I could just, you know, try and aim over it and hit that guy. Like I said, the cover bonus is the same, so I don't think it actually counts as half cover and full cover. Or I should just, you know, choose for safety and either go into cover here, or even further away, and that way that person, if they want to shoot me, they can either have to come out of cover themselves, so I can actually set somebody else up as ambusher. But by the looks of it, that might not happen. Well, then again, maybe. Yeah, Ashley's gonna go again, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll set him up as a sort of a decoy, still be in cover. So I'll do that. And of course the goat is going to be following, and it's going to be right there in the middle of nowhere. And the enemy can actually shoot your animal companions as well. So this might, on the other hand, might not have been one of the greater parts, but you know, just for explaining. I mean, if I lose the goat, I did lose it in my first playthrough as well, so it's not a biggie. So actually that wasn't Ashley, this is what's his face, this is Theodore. Oh yeah, right, stupid, he has only got melee, right? So what am I gonna do with him? I think I'll just, yeah, let's just bring him in cover. He can run up to the enemy in the next turn and kill that guy. So we'll just end his turn right now. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's actually just, you know, gonna walk around and hit the cover there. That's actually very fortunate for us, because Angela can now actually, what I should do is just move over here. It's gonna cost 4, so I'm gonna be down to 6 AP, and I can still shoot. So yeah, let's do that. Although I guess maybe I should move a little bit further if I can. 5, I can still shoot. Let's see what happens if I move here. Now this is the better part compared to XCOM. If I would move here or here, that would be my first part of the turn, and then I could only still move or fire. In this game it doesn't work that way. So let's say if I do this, and as you can see, that red dot is barely in the green, right? But I do have an 80% chance. So what I could do now, providing I'm not moving more than 2 AP, I can still move into this corner to increase the distance and still be able to shoot. So like I said, this is a better system than XCOM, and I'm really hoping that XCOM 2 will have a system similar to this. But then again, I'm not complaining. XCOM is a great game. I love playing it, still do. Yeah, I might even consider moving back here, using up to AP, and still shoot. Yeah, actually what I think I'm gonna do is just that. So here I am, flanking him fully, getting 80%. He's not too far into the or not too close into the green where it will actually hit the red. So this is actually one of the most optimum sizes. Now I should mention also line of fire. Yeah, there is something called friendly fire, and that actually works here as well. So if for instance, if Stanley over here would not be in cover, there would be a chance that if I try and shoot him, I might miss him, but instead hit hit Stanley instead. So there's something you really need to consider. But yeah, let's switch this. I can actually probably do some more on the precision strike right now. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I have a 23% headshot chance, 53% for reducing armor, but he's apparently not wearing armor, so it's not gonna help. I can try to shoot in his arm, but obviously for now that wouldn't be anything good as well. Or legs. If I shoot him in the legs, then of course he would not be able to move so far. So actually, on my point of view, if you know this was a one-on-one fight, I would actually have to try and do that, because then he would not be able to flank me back on the next turn. But since I have so many people still playing, yeah, I'll just go ahead and shoot him. Alright, so now he's almost down. Should I use my hunting rifle, or should I just finish him off with my gun? My handgun? I think I will. I'll just... yeah, handgun, as you can see. Actually, let's just shoot him at point blank range. Why not? 5. I've got 9. It says +1, but that's because she originally had 8. Or he. Sorry. He had 8. And so the +1 is already added in the total. So it's not 10, it's 9. It's 8 + 1. Just to point it out. But yeah, I can go here. It will cost, how much was it? 5 and 3 to shoot, so that's 8. And then I still have 1 AP to actually move away if I wanted to. So let's do it from here. 4, my 4 and 3 is 7. Yeah, and then I still have 2 AP to move somewhere else. Let's do that. Let's see how this works. Here I am, targeting my enemy. And there you go. Loot. One of the ways rangers must survive in the wasteland is by scavenging what they can. Interacting with containers and corpses opens up a loot interface that allows you to... well, you've seen the loot system. I'm not gonna explain this anymore, but yeah. You will give it... it says distribute all option, which will give all items to the selected squad member, or distribute the loot around the squad based on character skills. Now, like I said, that should also work with the ammo. We've seen that it doesn't always work that way, but that's where we got it. Loot containers. Containers holding loot can potentially be locked or trapped. You will want to use your various skills, such as perception, demolition, lockpicking, and safe cracking, to identify and disarm threats and unlock those pesky locks. But remember that some people may not take kindly to you grabbing their stuff. Obviously, you know, that's why I didn't open up the gate at the ranger camp. Because that would probably piss them off anyway, so that's why. Okay, so here you see those white little clouds, whatever thingies. So let's switch to all of them. And I can collect. So let's collect, see what they have. So handgun, ammo, and a field medic item. Now this will actually work if I press the Y button to distribute this all. This is going to my medic. But like I said, the bullets probably will not go to the right person, but well, let's just see how it works. That was on one of them. The other one is still in close proximity. That one is just carrying junk. I don't care who takes the junk. And the third person was also carrying junk. Sometimes that person is too far. So you will still see that white cloud thingy, and you just have to just walk up there and do it. So now we have actually finished this encounter. I might go all the way back here and use this this icon to go back to the world map, or I might still be able to find some other things in here. So I might as well just, you know, finish searching. Maybe I can dig something up. Maybe I find some caches, or in this case I can actually exit here as well. Yep, exit this encounter. This is actually the first time that I actually saw that I could actually exit from more sides. Usually I was just in an enclosed space with only one way out, the way I got in, right? So, but yeah, that's how the battle systems work. And this is also, I also explained how the map works. So, I'm not gonna go into any detail anymore unless there's something significant that I haven't really told you yet. So let's continue on to the radio tower and see what happens. Water. Water is a matter of life and death in the wasteland. As the squad travels on the world map, water is slowly consumed. When your water supplies run out, your squad will begin taking damage. Go too long without a drink and eventually characters will die of dehydration. To refill your canteens, look for hidden oases on the world map, hence the outdoor skill. It will let you detect them. Look for a hidden oasis on the world map or visit a location with a water supply such as a well or tap. More major settlements have a water supply. Most major settlements have a water supply. So the reason why it came up is because we found something over here. It's an oasis. It's also surrounded by radiation clouds. Radiation is a constant and deadly threat while traveling on the world map. Radiation is visible as large green clouds and denoted with a large radioactive icon. As you near an irradiated area, your Geiger counter will begin ticking. Entering a radioactive area will cause your squad to gradually take damage from the radiation, and each radiation cloud on the world map has a certain rating depicted on its icon, with higher ratings doing more damage more quickly. Okay. Radiation suits, well, I'm not gonna go all the way through here, but some radiation suits will protect partially and some might even cover you entirely. And on the bottom it says radiation suits come as a set, so you only need one for your entire squad. Now that is handy. So yeah, you can actually tell that these clouds that I've found are all rated as a 1, so they're not too bad. But yeah, let's not take any chances. But yeah, I'm already almost halfway through my water supply, so let's go inside the oasis. You have found an oasis. Fill all squad members' canteens. Yes. Here we go. 60. It will stay on the map. You can go back here anytime you want. Radio tower. Here we go. We have just discovered the radio tower. Let's enter. Do you want to enter the radio tower? Nah, I just press the A button for fun. What the hell, what do you think I do? Of course we want to go in. Dummies. So yeah, let's see if we can find Ace and or at least the place where he supposedly died.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy?
Copy that, sir.
Turn 4, Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
Okay, so the repeaters are top priority. Finding the rest of his journal is more like a secondary objective. So we'll just have to see how this goes. This is a new map, so now I can actually find a local map. But yeah, I haven't really been anywhere yet. It will tell you where the wasteland is, so that tells you the exit point of this map. At least one of the exit points, as we have just witnessed. But yeah, other than that, we can see the goat, Aberforth, and our 5 members. So we'll have to explore. So what I'll do is I'll scout ahead, and as you can see, there is some blood here. So this is probably where Ace died. Alright, let's go there. As you look around at the sandy soil, you see crusty red patches of blood. Okay, now as we look closer, we can see drips of blood, so let's just follow these for now. There's nothing to distinguish the stench of desert scrub from any other stretch of desert scrub except for the blood. Okay, now it's not really clear where the rest of the blood is, so let's... Nope, wrong button. Let's go and scout ahead, see where we can... Oh, here we go. There's more blood over here. So yeah, let's go in this direction. Angela Death said, "Man, I don't get shaken up easy, but this place is sending shivers up my spine. God damn it, Ace. Why wouldn't you let me come with you?" Okay, so there's more blood here. And we got some items over here. And apparently there's something else up here. Kind of looks like a base or an outpost or something. And we don't know if these guys are friendly or not, so we might have to prepare for battle, guys. Alright, so is this anything I can pick up? Nope. Yeah, let's go and see.
Play in our backyard? You gotta pay. 15 scrap, or we'll break your faces. And my dog will eat your corpses.
Okay, so these are raiders. They're actually trying to to blackmail us into paying, otherwise we can't go in. So we have several options, and again you can see a blue and a green and a red thing as options as well. Plays neutral. We're not playing, we got a job to do and you're in the way. Just a ranger way of telling them, you know, shut up. Or we can just pay. Alright, here's 15. Or we can use smartass, but your backyard is in the ranger's front yard, so it cancels out, right? I could use a kiss ass level 1 required answer. So, and I don't have it. Oh, or I can say hard ass, sure, let's do this. And after we're done kicking your asses, we're gonna eat what's left of your dog. Alright, so I've actually seen somebody use this when I was actually going to YouTube to see if this game would be anything like I would want to play. And this actually works. They will just get scared and say, okay, alright, for fuck's sake, you can go in, whatever. Break is a kiss-ass level 1 requirement that I absolutely should regret that I did not pick this one. I thought this wasn't going to come until later on, where I would have already gotten some extra points that I could learn new skills, but this one would actually tell him that, you know, you guys look like tough guys, and that's what the Rangers are looking for. So why not give us a break? And I'll put in a good word at the Ranger camp, and then they're gonna say, "Well, how about that?" And they'll just, you know, they're glad to be able to do something with their well, obviously, kind of destructive skills or whatever, you know, being badasses and all that. And get paid for it in the meantime, so they'll choose to opt out and just leave, which gives you a unrestricted access to their base. And I haven't really used the smartass yet, so that's what I'm going for. But your backyard's in the ranger's front yard, so it cancels out, right?
Huh? Go ahead through while I try to figure that out. Their front, our back. Carry the nothing, so we're even? Does that mean we're rangers too? I'm gonna go to my good think spot to figure this out. Guys, I'm heading west after my brain stops kicking my head.
Oh man, I
Come on, boy, let's
confused
go.
him.
I need to think.
Now he's talking about his spot that he is going to right now. If I would use the break option, he would actually tell me about it as a reward, and I could go there and pick something up. But obviously I needed the kiss ass, and I haven't picked it out yet, so I'm missing out on that. But then again, who knows? It doesn't matter, I guess. Examine. A plaque bolted to the chain link reads, "Property of the Desert Rangers. Trespassers will be shot." A strange symbol has been stenciled over the notice. A peace sign that looks like a printed circuit. Okay, so you can actually zoom in a little bit and check it out. Yeah, it looks a little bit like the peace sign. It's not really the peace sign, but I don't know. But yeah, there's still people walking around in here, so they might still turn hostile. I don't know. I've never used this option, so there's a chest here. It says patches of black liquid are all around under the tower, spattered among Ace's blood, like some kind of black and red abstract painting. So I'm assuming it's oil or something. I don't know. Let's examine the crate over here. This crate is stamped ammunition property, U.S. government. The crate survived the apocalypse. Maybe it contained its contents did too. So apparently I didn't find any traps or locks or whatever. So let's open it up. And we found some more energy cells. Let's distribute them. We'll find out later. What's this? Looking at the lower struts of the tower, you see bright scrapes and scratches amid the rust. Reading them, you guess that someone or something tried to climb it recently, but was dragged down before they got very far. Splattered with blood, this console is connected to the radio tower's transmitter with a cobbled together collection of wires. So that will give me a little bit of an indication. I mean, it doesn't actually take you by the hand and tell you what to do, but if I would be close enough with all my characters, it did actually, when I approached it, you saw that little icon again that I explained in the first episode. So now if I examine it again, duct taped to one of the legs of the radio tower is a pre-apocalypse transistor radio. Looks like somebody had patched it in to the tower and set it to receive a particular frequency, but the patch wires have been severed. Someone with even the most rudimentary tech skills could probably resplice those wires and hear that frequency. So that actually means once I do this, I can use my mechanical repair skill, and that's going to be my Theodore Ools. So he's gonna step forward. Theodore said, "It's okay, Daddy will fix it." And he's using the repair skill. He critically succeeded when using mechanical repair. I mean, a critical fail I can understand, but critical succeed? I don't know. A small speaker chirps out a series of spasmodic beeps amidst a sea of static. So there's no skills I can use right now, so I guess I'll just have to let's get the goat out of the way, because otherwise I'll be talking to the goat. Examine again. The small speaker chirps out a series of there's nothing else I can do actually, I think. Okay, the radio said, well,
let me tell you Matthias's law, friends. Matthias's law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias's law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
Okay, so they are actually talking about us, and apparently they're trying to make us look like the bad guys. Again, like I said, this could be something also related to the first game. I'm not sure about that because I've never played the first one, and I highly doubt I ever will. I mean, it's a very old game. As though I am a retro player, yeah, I don't think I'll ever pick that up. I don't even know if you can still get it though. But yeah, that's it. We can actually talk to this person. Let's see if we can instigate anything. Step off. Okay, so Even though they're kind of allowing us to be in here, they won't actually won't be friendly. What's this? There's something up there. Is there? What is this? Examine. A torn page from a ranger logbook. Only a few words are legible. Alright, let's collect it. The paper is smeared with oil and dirt, but some of it is still legible. So let's take it. And everybody gets 11 XP. Angela Def said, yeah, that's definitely Ace's handwriting. I'd recognize those chicken scratchings anywhere. Alright, let's see if we can actually discern what it says. Select. This page is smeared, blah blah blah. August 10th. Fell in with a snake squeezing seller from Rail Nomad. Wanted ranger protection on his way to Blurred. Nice of him to share his water, but I wish the boring son of a indecipherable would shut up. Okay. Sunglasses. Yeah, this is just the junk. It'll all be sold soon. Okay, so apparently he found someone and shared his water, whatever. It didn't die quiet, at least. He went down fighting. Damn it, Ace. Anyway, blood and oil mixed in the sand. This must have been where Ace and his mysterious assailants ducked it out. Yeah, let's continue with this trail of blood. Let's go in this way. Yep, here it is. It's a little bit hard to make out on my screen. That metal thing, it's a leg. For Christ's sake, what's going on? Alright, let's check this out. Examine. The leg is made of plastic and metal, scuffled and dented from hard use, and badly mangled at the severed knee joint. It looks like it was removed from the rest of the body with a shotgun blast. Okay, let's pick it up. An artificial leg made of hard plastic and metal, blah blah blah. Okay, so we got it. Let's take it. And again, we're all getting experience points. Now, as you can tell, the XP that we gain was printed in yellow. When you look at the squad pictures, you can see those green bars. Those are the health bars. And underneath the green bars are yellow bars building up. And as soon as a bar has been filled up, you will actually see a ranger icon in their picture. That means that they're ready to level up. And I think if you do not level up right away, but you wait until everybody can level up, you're gonna miss out on XP, because I don't think the counter will even still continue to grow as, for instance, it would in let's say Oblivion. Yeah, you could just, you know, stop leveling and just continue playing and playing and still building up XP, and so when you started to level up, you could go up like 6-7 levels or whatever, how many XP you had gathered. I don't think it works this way. I think it actually stops until you've leveled up, and then you start collecting again for the next level. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really pay attention to that. Of course, that means I'm gonna be calling the home base a lot as well. So here's a split in the path. Blood is going this way, so let's go and check it out. Actually, let's just check out what's going on. Actually, there's not much to see, right? Alright. There's a shack over here. And we have a container. Let's check it. If it weren't for the metal symbols, that would look like the kind of cooler you take to the beach. Might it contain some helpful items? Alright, let's open it up. And it has a surgeon item. Of course, the person that's picking them up, it says requirements not met, but if I would actually switch to my medic, yeah, it disappears. So let's take it all with my medic. And let's see what this is. The fiberglass case with heavy plastic latches looks like just the kind of thing in which you'd safely store your guns. Okay, so we might find some weapons in here. And we do. We got a shotgun with some shells. So what I will do, one of my guys is actually not skilled in any weapons except for the blades. I think that was him. No, it was him. So let's actually give him the shotgun and the shells. And we'll set this up, put it in a secondary, and then hold X to switch out, reload, and he should be able to shoot now. Of course, he's not skilled in this, so he really needs to be up close to be able to actually do some damage, but at least it will give him something to shoot with. So that's why I switched it out to him. Let's just go on. The blood did go this way, right? Or am I messing it up already? I think it actually went this way. Yep, it did. Okay, so let's see what this is. The dark mouth of a cave entrance stares back at you. Okay, now before we go in, I will do a quick save. Just to be on the safe side. You never know what can happen, right? And let's go in. Let's see what's going on. And for those of you who just joined, welcome to my Twitch. I hope you're gonna stay a while and give this game a chance. I mean, I do realize it's a little bit of a boring game. This is more sort of a tryout. I have other games that I'm playing as well. Dead Rising 3, Diablo 3, State of Decay, Fallout 4 coming out soon. So yeah, this is an interesting channel. This game might not be that much interesting, so I hope you're gonna stick around, see what happens, see how I play, and you know, if you like what you see or if you like the games that I just mentioned, you know, feel free to follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and all the good stuff. Alright, let's carefully see what's gonna be in here. What are we gonna find in here? Let's just... Oh, there's a beast in here. Alright, doesn't look friendly either. Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure we set up. So again, I'm gonna switch out to my sniper who needs to actually go back to the sniper rifle. Let everybody reload. I haven't done that either. That's actually a very bad thing. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of cover, so I'll just set him up here. He has the shotgun right now, so I'll set him up somewhere in here. Let's crouch as well. She has a rifle with decent range, so set her up here. He has a shotgun, so he's probably gonna have to provide a little bit of cover and not get his goat in the way. And then we have the heavy weapons. I guess this should be about it. Of course, I should mention also, it's something I forgot to say. Since I starting out with everybody crouched, crouching is something that I haven't figured out how to do that while in battle. So if you would never find any cover, I'm not sure how you could actually crouch. So I still have to figure out if that is at all possible. But if you are in a crouched position and you want to move, that is going to cost you extra AP because you're spending some energy to get up. So I just wanted to point that out. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to switch to my sniper. And I am actually going to see if this enemy is in my range, and it is. Obviously this is still real time. It's not going to turn-based yet, as I haven't started the battle yet. I can try to see if I can do a precision strike, but the ranges are too low. If I'm guessing that, you know, if I get more skill points into the sniper rifle skill, I can score better on this. So For now, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'll just attack it. It has 65%. Let's do it. I hit it for 34 points. And the encounter begins. Now, usually it does tell me that I should get the next shot as well. But apparently that did not happen. That might have been because of this beast being able to just traverse a long distance. I'm guessing its speed is so high that it's even higher than my sniper. So, but my sniper is the first one to go, and I have a red icon above my thing, above my picture. I don't think it will show up here, so I am guessing that in order to be able to fight with this sniper rifle, it's actually telling me that it should not be done. As you can see, the enemy is right next to me. And as you can tell in the red bar on the left, you can see the dot up there as well. So it's in the red. It's not going to help if I'm going to switch weapons. Yeah, that's what I figured. That icon is now gone next to my blue flag. And it is within my range. So this should actually work. And it costs 3 AP to shoot. And I've got 8 AP, so I can attack really twice. Ah, there you are, Gamer Nuke. Welcome back. You've been gone for quite a long time, though. What did you do? Eat something out or whatever? Yeah. So let's try this. What is it? A toad. Let's just attack it. Let's see what happens. 3 AP. Actually, what happens if I use a precision shot right now? Yeah, scores are really terrible yet. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's just attack. Alright, here we go. Oh man, I told you about the friendly fire. Always make sure always make sure that you have your enemy selected. Now what did I just do? I shot one of my friends. Never fucking mind. But that's how I play my games. It's trial and error, right? Anyway, we at least get a tutorial here. Friendly fire. In combat, be careful about where you're firing. Firearms have a chance to hit friendly targets in their path, and explosives will always damage friendly targets caught in the blast radius. Friendly fire hurts just as much as enemy fire and can even take out one of your squad members for good. Oh, you don't have to mention where you're going, dude. If you have to go shopping, you have to just go shopping. Be right back works. But I was just kind of wondering, you know, since it took a little while. I don't know if you fell asleep or in this case you had to go shopping. You don't need to tell me that, but nice of you to share it with me anyway. But yeah, I just Miles Arksman hit Stanley Mess, causing 5 points of damage. Now that was really dumb. And I can repeat my attack, right? So no, I am gonna make sure I got the enemy selected this time. There we go. Now I have 2 AP left, so I'm just gonna either run away, but I guess I cannot do that really. It's not far to go and that beast will attack me anyway, so I guess I'll just stay crouched. Make it a little harder for him to attack me, I guess. So let's end the turn. And of course Angela is now actually refusing orders. So I'll switch this up. So I ended my turn. Conserving 1 AP for next turn, and Angela Def takes the initiative, not waiting for orders. That's what happens when they're not part of your group, or if your leadership is too low or whatever. Angela Def said, "I can handle this myself." Firing wildly, Angela Def hits pretty much everything except the toad. Let's keep this up a little bit. Angela Def's bullets rip through a toad. Except the toad, and then she does hit him. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's kind of weird. She misses him, but then she did shoot her gun twice, I guess. Yeah, I think she did. Never mind. So the first shot missed, and then she hit the toad, inflicting 5 points of damage. Now, as you can actually see, oh, I need to switch back to my camera controls. As you can see, Stanley is actually right in between. So Stanley was really unlucky I was being at a very unlucky spot because she might have just hit him instead of the toad. And now as I'm using him, you can actually see the spread from his shotgun. So if I were, for instance, standing here or here, aiming at the toad, I might actually also hit him. So you really need to be careful where you are standing, and you have to really think about line of fire and all that stuff. This combat system is more complicated, but also more realistic than compared to games like XCOM. So, but yeah, so what I think I should do is just stay here and fire. The reason for it is because my spread is going into the rocks, and hopefully Angela, I will be able to control her in the next turn, or at least she will change position and shoot from a different angle without having somebody of my squad in between. So yeah, let's attack him. He's aiming at the toad, and the toad appears to be in the lighter green portion of the bar, so that should definitely hit. 73%, 73% chance to hit. If he would miss, I don't know, I would crawl away in shame, put my head under a pillow, and not come out until Fallout 4 comes out. That being said, I totally missed it. Stanley misses shotgun flashes with a thunderous boom, spraying deadly metal shot everywhere. A toad is missed by hot lead. There we go. Alright, I guess this is the end of my episode, guys. I'm gonna put my head under my pillow and not come out until Fallout 4 comes out. Never mind, that was a joke. But yeah, I am feeling quite stupid right now. So Stanley can suck up his AP for now, and we have Ashley Sperrin, who got a bonus action point. Now she's walking around with a heavy weapon, so if I were to shoot right now, I could hit actually both Ashley and Stanley. So that's not a really good position to be in. So I'm gonna try and keep the same distance or increase it a little bit just to get the efficiency up. The chance to hit right now is 60%. If I move here, it might still be the same, then again it might slightly increase. Well, actually, I think if I move over here, but that's 5. Yeah, that's all 5. Let's go here. That should increase the distance slightly. Yep. And not enough AP. Oh really? Did I just mess my turn up? Did I just mess it up? I think I did. Let's swap weapons. Let's see what happens when I move to this. It's in the red. Yeah, my chances to hit are... Oh, and I don't have enough AP as well. Okay, so this was a little bit of a messed up portion on my part. Yeah, well, let's skip the SMG for now. Let's just switch. She's conserving 2 AP for the next turn. And we are actually now with the engineer, and he has a shotgun as well, so I'm gonna try. Let's see, well, there's not much I can actually do. Why don't I try and switch up to my knife? And yeah, good question. I think or should I try and hit him from here? No. No, some melee weapons you can actually not attack diagonally with. I'm not sure how that really works, but yeah, I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna do it like this. Hope the next couple of shots will kill the toad before I have to use my shotgun. Or I guess I could stand over here and then attack him, but he will obviously choose that spot for a certain reason. Actually, I don't think I will be able to attack. Never mind, it won't even let me attack because it's gonna cost 8 AP to go here. And then I need 3 to use my knife on him, so that's not gonna work. Let's see what happens if I actually unequip my knife. I'm gonna do a bold move here, but let's unequip. Let's see. I would still need 3 AP. Never mind. Okay, so this is really not a... I'm messing my game up. Yep, don't you just love it. Alright, we'll switch to the shotgun. Actually, as you can tell, this shotgun has a wider spread as well. Damn it, I am not gonna be able to use him. Never mind, he's just gonna stay there. This toad is gonna attack, or not. Stanley, Theodore, Uls, Ben's turn. Did I just lose some of the text? No. Okay, never mind. So it's Angela Death. So I finally can move her around now, so that's good. Let's see if I can actually just move for 2 AP. Well, actually that's not gonna work, right? Like I said, if you want to stand up, it's gonna cost additional AP to get up. So I will definitely want to take a shot at all. I don't want to be in her line of fire. So what I will do is I will try and create a little bit of distance. 6 AP, and I should still have a decent green bar. At least I think I would be. Let's just move here just to be sure that we can carry 1 AP over to the next round. Okay, so I actually stepped into the mission area, so I will have to show you this real quick. At the end of the trail of black oil and gouged earth, you find a dead machine slumped against a metal chest. At least you think it's a machine. It is certainly mechanical, a 7-foot tall man-shaped robot with metal and plastic legs, arms, torso and head, all pockmarked with buckshot and covered in gashes that look like they were made by an axe. But there is something about the eyes of the thing that seem disturbingly human. Even dead and empty, they look like they may have once contained a soul. Near the mechanical man is a steel case and several items scattered across the ground. Amidst junked gears and spare parts, there is a hand-drawn map and a torn notebook page fluttering in the breeze. You recognize the page. It is from the regulation book logbook that every ranger is issued when he signs up. So this is actually a clue to where Ace's fight had begun. And yeah, it's kind of weird that during the battle it actually kind of sets it off, but oh well, that's just the case, it happens. There's not much I can do about that. Let's keep it somewhere sized here. So yeah, I'll definitely take a shot, 70% shot, and that would leave 1 AP to carry over for the next round. And of course, Angela does bullets whistle past a toad's ear. Fine, thank you. Gamer Nook says that it feels the combat is a little bit like a chess type of gameplay. Yeah, I guess you could mention that. You could say that. Okay, so he is walking around with his fist right now. Why is he doing that? Oh, that's because it's oh, that's weird. Why is he using fists? Did I just... Oh, that's kind of weird. I did take a shot with this item. Let's equip it back. I don't know why I didn't, why I took it there. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Shouldn't have done it. But oh, it's empty? Oh shit, do I have any bullets for that? Yes, I do. Okay, so if I'm gonna reload, that's gonna cost some AP to do as well. Yeah, let's do it anyway. and I can still fire 2 shots, so let's do it. Yeah, let's make sure I do have the enemy targeted instead of Stanley. That would suck. 6 more damage, and 1 repeat of the attack. 6 more, there you go. Alright, Stanley can use his attack on the toad as well without hitting anyone else. Here we go. Yep. And okay, so let's see, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna shoot this toad for, what is it? 31%? Yeah, it looks like it says 31. Yeah, that's 31. Or switch back up to my heavy weapon and get to a 50% chance to shoot him. Let's do that. It takes 6 to fire with this, it takes 5 to fire with that, so anyway I'm just gonna be able to shoot one excuse me, once. Let's take a little drink here, hold on. I've been talking for 90 minutes straight and it tends to dry my throat a little bit. Yeah, let's see if we can just shoot him with the heavy weapon. It should hit it multiple times. There's nobody in the way, so unless she actually really misses, nothing else should really go wrong. Actually, we just killed it. Alright, 25 XP for everyone. Once you finish the battle, of course, you will get the XP gained, and that goes for every person, so that's good. Yeah, since we're here at the toad, might as well just search him. The toad has a handgun. That's weird. It has fly wings. Well, obviously, because a toad eats flies, right? And it's got some junk. Alright. Let's actually give this handgun to... Yeah, let's give this one to Theodore. So he takes it, and I'll distribute the rest. And we might as well take the opportunity to oh, you can actually, as he is an excuse me. Yeah, I'm drinking cola, so the soda pop is making me burp, so excuse me for that. But yeah, as an engineer, he can actually field strip the weapons that you find. So if you find any excess weapons, you can sometimes actually get mods or other salvageable parts. I haven't been able to actually salvage anything useful in my previous playthrough, so I'm not sure how this works. And you can actually press Y for mods, but I don't have any mods at the moment. But here you can see that you can actually put a mod on your barrel or on your underbarrel, or a magazine mod, and other weapons might have other mod slots for that as well. You can also remove a mod, so I don't think it will be permanent, but I don't have any mods yet to put there. So yeah, let's equip this on the primary hand, and it doesn't have any ammo for it, so I'm gonna have to see who else is carrying ammo for handguns. She doesn't have any. Yeah, she has a little bit. 16. She has some too, but she has actually more than enough. Yeah, let's transfer some of the ammo to him. Let's I don't know, give half, something along those lines. So what I'm gonna do right now, he needs to reload, and he needs to reload. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press X, and everybody reloads. So that way you can actually tell if all the weapons are fully reloaded, or if for some reason you don't have enough ammo for one of your persons. It would actually show up above their names saying not enough ammo. And you can actually also, of course, check it like this. Actually, what I want to do is switch back to my scout, my sniper rifle, and reload that as well. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, let's finish this mission then. So there was something up here. They were saying something about a plastic metal kind of thing. And that spying glass icon just popped up again. So that means we have extra options here. Angela Dev said, this is what killed him. This goddamn piece of SOB, son of a bitch. Excuse me, I need a minute. I'm glad Ace killed his fucking thing, this fucking thing, but I wish it was still alive so I could make it suffer. And then she says the F word. Okay, so let's examine this piece of junk. A mechanical man is slumped against an oil-fettered rock. Well, we actually already saw that. Lodged inside the chest cavity, you also notice a cylindrical object giving off a faint blue glow. Might be a power source. It'll take some advanced knowledge of electrical engineering, but you could try to retrieve it. Angela Dev said, damn, look at that thing. Looks like Ace gave as good as he got. Guess that's some consolation. Angela Dev said, but where the fuck did it come from? Never seen a robot so advanced before. Not even Max was that tricked out. Now Max is of course somebody or something from the first game. I haven't played it, so I'm not sure who Max is. But yeah, let's take the redial, and as you can see, this is the only option that I have right now, computer science for 64%. So let's use it. Theodore will actually switch to it, and he's gonna try and use his computer science. And we actually succeeded. And we found some energy cells and a banged up memory core removed from a deactivated synth. Synth as in synthesized whatever. Excuse me. Someone might be able to salvage some information from it. Excuse me. Wow, that cola is really working on my... Excuse me. Next time I'll drink milk, alright? I promise. So yeah, that might be a clue. So let's take it all. And that should also have given us a little bit of an update. Here we go. So we need to search near the radio tower for the repeater units Captain Ace was carrying. Obviously we haven't found those. Look for the rest of Ace's logbook. It has an update. We found a page from Ace's logbook. It mentions a snake squeezing cellar he fell in with on his way to the radio tower. General Vargas might want to hear about it. And investigate the strange metal leg. We discovered a metal leg that appears to be from some kind of robot. General Vargas will want to know about this next time we talk. So, let's see, there was something else in here. Let's examine it. The Desert Ranger star has been crudely spray painted on the side of this steel case, so this was obviously from Ace. Let's open it up. And here we find a plain black box on the outside, but who knows what's going on inside. Alright, let's take it out. Yup, that's Ace's gear, alright. What the hell was this metal asshole planning to do with it? We should poke around the cave, make sure he didn't drop nothing else. And as you can actually tell, on the left side of the screen there's something blinking there as well, so we can actually pick it up. And also it seems there's something about here as well. Alright, let's pick this examine this first. Oh, that was the map part. Never mind. Yeah, that was the map that was discussed during the battle. The map is drawn on rough paper and spattered with oil, but the lines are so precise they look like they were done by a machine. The southern half of the state is soaked and torn, but the top is legible. In addition to Ranger Citadel, a location to the north, Rail Nomad Camp is circled. So if we switch to the world map, as I accidentally clicked it away, yeah, we just found the Nomad Rail Nomads camp, so I can actually also travel there now. And I don't know if you can actually see it, but if you look to the south, actually if you just would make a triangle between these 3 points, um, and just go to the middle, you can actually see those radiation clouds. They are slightly marked on the map. I'd never noticed this before, but then again, I've only been playing this for a couple of days. I only owned the game for about a week or so, and I've only played like 2 or 3 days. Really didn't do too much, but yeah, it's kind of fun. I noticed that now. Okay, so we can go there. Also, we have something here. What's this? A torn page from a ranger. Logbook. Dirt has obscured all but a few words. Okay, so let's pick that up. Smeared with oil and dirt, just like the other one. Angela said, looks like the robot only got 1 page of Ace's logbook and it don't say much. We should look around the area for more. Could be clues. So actually, let's go in the inventory screen. So that's the that's the repeater units. A plain black box on the outside, but who knows what's going on inside. So we finally found the repeater boxes. That's good. This is a new logbook page. Let's examine this. This page is almost entirely covered with dried blood, making even the date illegible. I don't know how to pronounce that. But one line still can be made out. Who is Matthias? Yeah, we just heard that strange radio broadcast transmission thingy. And they were talking about this Matthias as well, so I don't know. So Ace was actually onto that trial as well. Now this is the synth part that we just picked up, and the energy cells. Alright. So let's look around for more. I don't think there is anything else. Yeah, examine. We already took all of that, so I don't think there is anything else in here. We scavenged the toad. Yeah, I think we're done. At least for this cave. Let's just double check really quickly one more time. So there's nothing here except for that box, right? Nothing else actually pinging or sparkling or whatever. Nope. Alright. Just want to be thorough. Is this something? Nope. Doesn't seem to be like it. Alright, so we have examined this place. Let's traverse. Here we are on the outside. Let's continue. I mean, there's more on this map. So we're on the east side of the map. But I can see another cave entrance in the northwest, so we might want to check that out as well. And we can still go to the south. Now let's try and see what else is in the other cave. This building didn't really appear to be accessible. I don't seem to be able to go up the ramp, so let's just forget about it. And yeah, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, this is where we found the leg. Could I go up here as well? Doesn't appear to be anything useful here. It's just a dead end. Okay. So, according to the map, if we follow this trail, we'll end up with another cave. Yep, there it is. Nothing here. Yeah, actually there is. Okay. So something seems to be buried here. Alright, let's use the shovel. I love this game. This is actually more fun to play than I first anticipated. Especially because you will actually automatically switch to the right person for the right job. Like I said, if you need to lockpick, you don't actually have to select your engineer and then select the option. No, if you would select it with your medic, it will still switch out. It's awesome. Scrap served as a unit of currency, and we found a heavy weapons. Don't hold it when it goes boom. Heavy. Oh, it's a pipe bomb. Okay, yeah, never mind. It says it right above the heavy weapons. In blue, it says above it pipe bomb. Never mind. My gunner, which was Miles. Yep, yeah, he's gonna take the pipe bomb. And I'll just redistribute the rest. I don't care about where that goes. Alright, so we have another cave. Let's examine it. The dark mouth of a cave entrance stares back at you. Cool. Now you know me, I'm gonna quick save just in case. You never know what happens. I might do something really stupid and lose half my team or whatever, so let's not do that. Let's at least have a little bit of a safe fail-safe system. Okay, so we are in a different cave. There's already something blinking up there. Let's make sure we're being safe. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing else. Okay, cool. No fights. Here we go. What is this? Examine. This toaster is in need of repairs. Alright, so somebody of my team has the toaster thingy. So that one actually looks bright on this side. Sure, I don't need that. Toast repair, 79%. Let's do this. So obviously Theodore, our engineer, says, let me do it. And we found spray paint. A full can of white spray paint is a rare find. Who knows how it wound up inside a toaster? Yeah, that kind of makes you wonder, right? I mean, who would put a full can of spray paint, no matter what the color, inside a toaster? It doesn't make sense. But I guess this is maybe something of a I don't know, some sort of Easter egg referring to one of the other games from this developer, or if it's just referring to the first game. These toaster thingies, just like, you know, with Fallout, the lunchboxes. I'm assuming it's something like this. Again, I'm not sure. I never played the first game, and I probably won't ever. But if somebody could actually, you know, fill me in on the toaster thingies, you know, I would appreciate a little bit of background stories. But yeah, so let's take it and let's see what we can do with it. Actually, I don't think it is actually usable. Just sell it for $11. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't necessarily say it's junk, so I'm kind of wondering though, because if I go here, this actually says it's junk, so that is something you can insta sell at your local oh my god, sorry, I need another drink. Something we can sell at the ranger base. Yeah, I'm now kind of curious as to what this white paint is for. So if I would sell all my junk, it would still stay in my inventory. It doesn't weigh that much, so who knows, it might have another function. We'll just keep it. Doesn't seem to be anything else except for, what is this? Yeah, salmon. Each squad member gains +1 skill point. Alright, statue. The corpses of birds and mice in various stages of mutilation have been meticulously laid out. Limbs and half torsos placed with ritual precision in a complex pattern, encircling the statue of a cat. Okay. But yeah, it gives you +1 skill point, so this is something to look out for. If I say admire, it's probably going to tell me I've already done this. Admire. Yeah, you've already learned all you can from the statue. Alright. So now everybody has +1 skill point, so we can now switch to the skills. But like I said, every skill point, if you take in a new skill, it's gonna give you at least it is gonna cost you at least 2 skill points to begin with, and if you want to level up, it is still gonna cost you 2 skill points to go to level 2, and after that I think the cost goes up, so you're gonna need to spend 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. So there's not much we can actually do, but I just wanted to show you that that you know, you have them and it's cumulative. So that's what this cave was all about. Let's continue. Actually, I missed my point. There we go. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting, and we'll definitely gather a few new skills as well. Some of the skills we don't have yet, like the kiss ass skill. Let's see on the map where we are. We are up there, so if I go around the ledge to the right, I think that might be a dead end, but let's try it anyway. Like I said, I do like to be thorough. That might take off the speed a little bit from the gameplay, but is this something I can do here? Nope. There's a stop sign over here, covered in dirt and all. You gotta love it. Nope, doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Alright, well, I'm not gonna talk to the goat. Here's one of those rangers. I actually wish near this thing again. I don't think I can actually examine the car or whatever. So let's see what else is in here. Let's explore this a bit more. There's a gate, and of course, again, with the with the spyglass icon, it just tells me that I have new information. A chain link fence blocks the path. Carefully examining the fence, Miles finds a lock and a alarm. So that would mean that I will have to use both skills in order to get through here. Of course, I can also try to just, use brute force. This fence is obviously a level 1 object. So I'm gonna get 100%. But yeah, that will set off the alarm definitely. If I would be able to disable the alarm, but not be able to lockpick it, I could still use the brute force. Obviously that will still make noise, but there will not be alarm going off. So what are our chances? Lockpicking is 79%, as well as disarm the alarm. Let's do that first. And succeeded when using alarm disarm. So if I would examine it now, it just tells me there's only a lock left, right? So let's bring up the lockpick thing. And I succeeded as well. There you go. 5 XP gained. So he's about to level up, as well as Stanley is. So where are we now? This seems to be the rest of the Raiders camp. But since we kind of confused the leader of them, who is now going to a special spot to think about what I just said, they're still treating us as friendlies. Let's see what is in here. It's a medical symbol. This would look like the kind of cooler you take to the beach. Might contain some helpful items. Yep. Let's open it up. There you go. Surgeon items and field medic item. Let's just distribute them all. I don't think these people will actually talk to me. Nope. No option for it. Let's continue this way. I think this actually turns around to the yeah, exactly this. If we follow this path, we're gonna end up with that cave again. So here's that building. So like I said, I want to be thorough, so I want to make sure there's nothing else I can dig up. But yeah, there was something up here, so let's see what's going on here. Chain link fence blocks the path. Careful examination fence. Miles finds a lock and an explosive trap. Okay, so now we're gonna deal with a different kind of trap. That would actually mean that my demolition artist is going to have to do this. So Miles is using his demolition skills and succeeded. 5 XP for him. Now we can use the lockpick. So that's Theodore. It's okay, Daddy will fix it. And he also succeeded. Alright, so let's continue. We find some more stuff over here. Let's see what this is. Careful examination. The crate finds a lock. Obviously we will need to use that. Or we could use the brute force, which is 100%. Now I'm not sure if because I never used brute force on anything other than doors. if I would use it on a container, I know that certain games, if you use brute force on a container or a weapon to smash it open, you will actually smash the items contained inside as well. I'm not sure if this is happening on this game as well, but yeah, let's use lock. Oh. Let's use the lock picking. And we failed. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? I'm not wanting to experiment on the billy goat. Yeah, let's try that again. Lock picking. There we go. So inside we find a sniper rifle, and we're gonna find some more ammo for it. So what I am gonna do, I haven't set up any other skills for sniper rifles for anyone else. So what I'll do is just give this sniper rifle to Miles. Miles is already selected, so he can take it all. That's fine. And just compare these weapons. Compare. Why? Okay, so this is absolutely, definitely the same weapon. So what I will do right now, as far as I know, these weapons do not break. I'll transfer this sniper rifle we just found to Theodore. And when I go to Theodore, and let's see, yeah, this is the sniper rifle. I am gonna select it and I'm gonna field strip it, see what happens. Oh well, actually before I do that, this one has 4 mod slots. There might be a difference there, I don't know. Barrel, underbarrel, scope and magazine. Let's just double quick check real quick, see if this one has the same things. Yeah, it seems to have 4 mod slots as well. Barrel, underbarrel, scope and magazine. Yeah, okay, so there's no difference in there. Just double checking, you never know. So yeah, let's press X and field strip it. Are you sure you want to strip a R270? Both the weapon and any attached mods will be destroyed in the process. 40% sturdy mag, 10% underbarrel flashlight, and 50% junk weapon parts. So what it tells me right now is the odds of finding anything. So I have a 50% chance of just getting junk weapon parts. And that's what happened in my other playthrough that I did off camera, just to get acquainted with the game. And I'm not sure what the junk weapon parts are for. It doesn't tell you actually that it's junk, and you can sell it with the quick button of selling all your junk. So I don't know if we can use it later on to add to a mod or whatever to make it more powerful. So yeah, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. There's a 40% chance we can find a sturdy mag. Who knows? Might come in handy. No, we just found 5 broken weapon parts. Angela Def broke. I thought I told Theodore to do it. What is going on? Why is this happening? That might be because oh, that's right, never mind. He doesn't have that skill yet, does he? No, actually he's missing the energy weapons, the safe cracking. Oh yeah, weapon smithing. He is actually missing it out on that, so that's why Angela did it. That's my guess. Let's double check real quick. Actually, it doesn't show it like that, does it? Here it is, weaponsmithing. Yeah, she's got the skill, so that's why she did it. Okay, so I wasn't aware of that. That would actually also take place, even though it's inside his inventory space. She will actually execute it because she has the highest available skill. Okay, good to know. So that gives her 2%, 2 more XP, and yeah, let's see what this crate is all about. It's an ammunition property, U.S. government. So there should be ammo in there, and here we go, more ammo. Let's distribute it all. We'll figure out if that went right or not. So actually what I would have done if we would have gotten into a fight with that with the rangers, I could just set up my sniper here. My sniper would be safe from any melee attackers, and I would just have the rest walk around and set them up for a battle. But since they're treating us as non-aggressive, yeah, there's no worry for that. But yeah, there's 3 of them over here, so we might have had a tough fight, especially because they shoot instead of using melee. Now there's something else in here. What is this? Let's explore. Matching bullet wounds bisect this unfortunate wastelander's head. The slug went in and out cleanly, so at least it was a quick death. So that actually tells you that these guys are actually bad news, and so they would have killed us if they had a chance. This probably says the same thing. No, this woman couldn't pay, the raider stole in scrap, so she paid it in blood. Alright. And this man's gut met the pointy end of a raider's bowie knife. Yeah, that's really not a healthy way to deal with them. Yeah, I kind of saw that already in my screen. Let's use a shovel. I'm not going to examine these things. It just tells you there's something buried here. Hey, we found our first weapon mod. It's an underbarrel. And yeah, it requires the weapon smithing skill. It requires it to be level 2. And its effect would be a +4 chance to hit. That would obviously be on the weapon that you put it on, and it's usable on revolvers, pistols, SMGs, assault rifles, sniper rifles, and energy weapons. So basically everything except for heavy weapons. Alright, that's good to know. We'll give that at least to the one who is going to be weapon modding. Like I said, I'm not gonna give it to Angela, just because I'm not sure how long she's gonna be staying with us. For all I know, when we get all these towers set up and we go back to the Ranger Citadel, she might just leave. And I don't think she'll give all the stuff that we've actually given her back before she actually leaves. So yeah, let's not take that chance. Let's just make sure that he has it. But yeah, we'll get the modding skill as well. And welcome to my channel, guys. I hope you're gonna like what you see right now. This is a little bit of a slower game, but I'm also doing other games as well. And Fallout 4 is coming out soon, so you might want to stick around and follow me, so you know when I'm going to start broadcasting.
This is Ranger Command. Come in.
Okay. This is Echo Base.
Echo 1. Got an update for me?
Affirmative. Found the repeaters and the logbook and a metal man.
What?
A dead robot. Looks like it killed Ace and stole the repeaters and logbook.
Well, I'll be goddamned. We haven't seen any synthetics around for almost 15 years. We better get a closer look at the tech. Mir Captain might be able to tell us where it came from. See if you can grab a piece of it and bring it back to Mir Captain the next time you're at the Citadel.
Let's just be stupid and ask what a synthetic is. I mean, obviously we know, right?
That is Mir Captain's fancy word for smart robots. She calls them synthetic life forms, or synths. Basically, any robot that can think for itself falls into the synth category. Plain old robots are dangerous enough. Ones that think for themselves are a nightmare.
Alright, message received and understood, General.
Good, but our priority is still those repeaters. Now that you have them, I'm sending you on to complete Ace's mission, which was to attach him to the most powerful towers in Arizona, so we can get a fix on that mystery signal. One tower is at High Pool, the other is at the Ag Center. Sending you the coordinates now.
Alright. So High Pool is over there, and Ag Center is over there. Okay, so that's these two. Alright. Can you tell me about the Ag Center?
Ag Center is due south of Ranger Citadel and very important to what we're trying to achieve. The researchers there are developing hardier plants and animals that will thrive in the harsh conditions of the waste. If it all pays off, we may see the day when nobody in Arizona goes hungry.
That will be the day.
Talk to Matt Forrestal about hooking up to their radio dish. He used to be one of us. Now he runs things down there. Matt's good people.
So, anything special about the dish?
Used to be part of an old satellite relay system, from what Woodson tells me. Strongest transmitter in Arizona.
Alright. Anything I should know about Hypo?
High Pool is at the most southern and eastern corner of our jurisdiction. They're a vital part of the stable society we've been trying to build here in Arizona. They provide clean water to us and many other communities and farms, maintain an emergency reservoir in case of drought.
Okay.
See Mayor
Yeah.
Vikstrom there about using their tower. He knows you're coming.
Can you tell me anything about the tower?
They built their tower on top of an old crane. A bit unorthodox, but it gets great reception.
Copy, General. On our way.
Roger, Echo 1. Ranger Command out.
Now here we go about leveling up. Yeah, your rangers are earn experience points, EXP, for overcoming challenges in combat. Notebook updated. Yeah, right. Combat. Can you just stop with the noises? It's distracting me a little bit. Indicated by the yellow bar on the character screen. Eventually characters will fill the bar and earn enough experience points to level up. You can level up whenever you want if you have enough XP, provided you can use your radio to contact headquarters. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that you will actually keep earning experience points. So by the time you would level up, you could just, level up twice or 3 times. I don't think, because I've tried it just for a half hour or so when I had people eligible to level up, and I don't think there was actually something yellow in their bar at all once I leveled them up, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But yeah, leveling up, that's what I just read. Upgrading characters. Leveling up grants additional skill points, attribute points, and perk points to improve your character's leveling up. Also increases constitution, condition, CON, whatever. That's just basically their health points system, with the amount gained dependent on the character's strength. Now, why are these just running around? It's kind of weird. But yeah, so as you can see, we have 4 people with blinking yellow bars, and you can see that Ranger Star icon on their character picture. So that means all 4 of them are eligible to train up, and fortunately for me, those are the 4 people that I actually created. So let's call radio station. Ranger station.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over.
So what you just do is report, and you'll say, just checking in to let you know we are making progress and still on the trail. Over. If there's no one else to upgrade at the time, so you accidentally pressed it or whatever, they'll just say, okay, thanks Echo 1, thanks for the update, appreciate the status report, whatever, and that'll be it. But right now it's going to say something different.
Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Thank you, sir. Echo 1 out. Okay, so now we have earned more skill points. Level up, you can now allocate your new skill points on the character screen. Okay, so we can actually give them a new thing. So what I will do is I will go back to my my paper sheet, so to speak. I mean, actually it's a Excel spreadsheet, but Miles, no, Theodore. Theodore is actually gonna have to learn safe cracking and weapon smithing. And that's kind of weird, it doesn't show it here. It's just safe cracking. Am I messing it up right now? No, I should not. never mind, weaponsmithing is in here. So I'm gonna give that. As you can tell also, Angela Def level 2, that's just saying that somebody else has already got the skill. And again, I'm not sure if Angela's gonna stay with us throughout the rest of the game, so that's why I'm choosing to give him the skill as well. And he needs to get the safe cracking, because we're gonna find a safe pretty soon, I'm sure. And the only thing that he will still need is get energy weapons, but we haven't found an energy weapon yet, so that's not a priority. So I'm gonna commit the points by pressing Y, and he's set up. Now I'm gonna switch to Miles. Miles is gonna have to learn assault, bladed weapon, and submachine gun. So that's basically just extra weapons. So what I will do with him right now is just level up his weapons for now. He's usually using the sniper rifle, and it tells you the strength and weaknesses, of course. Expensive ammo and chances to hit reduces at short range, you know, yada yada yada, usual things you know about sniper rifles anyway. It tells you what it will give you when you go to level 2. It will give you plus 5% base chance to hit, plus 4% base critical chance, and you will earn perks as you reach, as you can see in the sniper rifle bar up here. You can see those yellow dots. They will tell you when you are actually unlocking extra perks. So you're gonna have to get the Watchman on level 3. On level 5 you get Focus Shooter. And again, I haven't really paid any attention. I didn't study any of the perks yet, so I don't really know what is really useful. But yeah, I'm gonna increase the base hit and chance to hit, and the critical hit chance as well, just by leveling this up. Level 3 costs 2 skill points as well. I might actually think about, I don't know, the perception skills used to highlight objects of interest. You are explore. As you explore, as you move around the environment and examine objects, you may reveal hidden details, traps, and more. So I think this is also a very good thing to have. So I'm not gonna be doing anything with the handgun yet. Damn it. Brawling, I don't really feel the need for it yet. Brute force, demolitions. Yeah, let's go with damn it, perception. Here we go. And as you can tell also, that's kind of funny. I should mention this as well. If you look at the perception level 2, chances to succeed versus, and then it says 75% versus challenge level 1, 60% challenge versus level 2. If I move this up, it tells you exactly what's going to happen when you go to level 3. So you can keep track of how much percentage you're going to get each time you level this up as well. So I'm gonna commit these points, and then we'll switch to Ashley. Ashley is going to have to learn some blunt weapons, brawling, and handgun. So she's also trying to expand her weapon range. So for now, what I'm gonna do, since she is the medic, I will put something in the outdoorsman. Basically because it will give you more chances to find items on the world map. It also gives you a greater chance to avoid random encounters. And again, the perks, I don't know what they do. Scout, Explorer, and World Traveler. I do need to examine that a little bit, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna take notes, and whatever I think is useful, that's what we'll be going for, but then I'll explain it along the way. But yeah, for the outdoor map, let's level this one up. And she is gonna use the heavy weapons the most, I think. Or should I just use field medic? I mean, I got the field medic, so I can actually heal people. and the same goes for surging, so I don't think it's really that important yet. And yeah, dealing more damage is usually a good thing, because then you don't have to heal your own people, right? Yeah, I'm gonna level this one up as well. 1 skill point remaining. Obviously she gets more skill points per level up because her strength is a little bit higher than the rest of the people. So yeah, so let's commit these points, and then let's go to Stanley. And Stanley is actually going to be using one more weapon type, which is bladed. But he's also going to have to go barter and kiss ass. So I will do those first. Of course, again, I don't know why it does that. There we go, now I can go down here. Kiss ass, actually it does unlock the first perk, the affable, but I will not have it yet. I just unlock it so I can actually get it in the perk screen. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I need the kiss ass skill anyway, so let's get that. And barter or bladed weapons. I think I'll just go for barter for now. I mean, it's only 1%. It doesn't really affect your prices just yet. And the perks, like I said, I don't know what is really good or what. But yeah, let's get this barter skill up. I mean, we might as well just start with it. So I'll commit the points, and then I will also switch to the perks screen. So as you can see, it is in here, but it's only in the available perks. It's not on the learned perks yet. So I need to be level 4 in order to earn my first perk point, unless I find a statue or whatever. If that also gives perk points, I'm not sure. But yeah, as soon as I earn one of my perk points, I can actually start to learn these perks. And affable, you are the life of the party. Everyone gravitates towards you, and you seem to get along with them better than others. Benefits, it gives you +1 kiss ass, and requirement is 1 kiss ass. So if I would actually get this perk, it would give me the kiss ass skill level 2. So yeah, I guess that could come in handy, but like I said, I really need to get in all these perks. I mean, this is quite a list I've shown you already. Let's just show for the new people, but this is such a great list. I'm gonna have to do this off camera just to get acquainted, see what is really useful, so which perks are gonna be used by some of my people. And yeah, it's a big list. Gamer Nook says he's gonna get some sleep now. Catch you later. Yeah, that's fine. I'm about to end this as well. As soon as this part of the map is completely done, and I'm about to leave this part of the map, I'm gonna have to end this episode anyway. It's it's 1:45 a.m. So yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Here we go. But yeah, it's alright, dude. I'll catch you on the next episode. Not sure if I'm gonna be broadcasting tomorrow. Then again, if I do find the time to do something for myself, I'm probably gonna be doing this game anyway, because I really can't wait until Fallout comes out. So if I do that, if I'm not broadcasting any of the other games, I'll probably just broadcast this. So I more than likely I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So have a good night, and see you tomorrow then, dude. So yeah. So I need to examine these. I'll do that off camera. Let's see on the map where we are. Yeah, we are about done anyway. Let's see. Cave entrance, raider guard post, cave entrance. We did both caves. Radio tower is done. Raider camp, Wasteland. Yeah, we are about done anyway. So what we need to do right now, but that will be for the next episode, is damn it, wrong button. Oh well, here you can see all is well. Just checking in to let you guys, to let you know we're still kicking over.
Echo 1, appreciate the update.
Yep. and that's it. Nobody leveled up. There we go. But yeah, I meant to press the left on the D-pad. So we found the repeater units. Now we need to find the 2 towers that we need to attach them to. We are still looking for the rest of Ace's logbook. We found a page from Ace's logbook, but it was smeared with so much blood and oil that it was illegible. Illegible. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, somebody at the ranger camp should probably just be able to do that. I mean, it's not a resolved quest, so there's obviously more going on. And we found the strange metal leg, and General Vargas might want to you might want to have a look at it. General Vargas has ordered us to find a piece of the robot that killed Ace and bring it back to Mer Captain at Citadel Base. The leg we found earlier should do the trick. So that's what we still need to do. This is as good a point as any. I am gonna save my game. And yeah, this is the end of my episode. So I would like to say thank you to everyone who has just joined in. Unfortunately, this is the end of my my episode right here. But yeah, you can expect more to come. I'm also uploading these videos to YouTube. So if you want to find me there, youtube.com/MechDutch. You can view all my previous episodes on all my other games that I'm doing. Not that it's gonna be much at the moment. I'm only doing a couple of games right now: Diablo 3, Dead Rising 3, and State of Decay. And today I started out with Wasteland 2. But yeah, Fallout 4 is coming out real soon. I did order the pre-order the Pip-Boy edition, so you can expect a unboxing at the time when it arrives. And of course I'm gonna do a full-blown series on that. And that's why I'm playing Wasteland 2, just to get into the mood. You know, I'm a real Fallout fanboy. Fan man, I should say. 42 years old. Calling myself a boy. That sounds really silly. But anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed that I actually do have a little bit... We just leveled up, right? And we do have a little bit of yellow on this guy over here. And this guy over here. That's kind of nice to know. So I guess it does count through. You don't really need to level up right away. Okay, so but that's beside the point. But yeah, Fallout 4 is coming out. I'm gonna do a full series on Mafia 3, Just Cause 3, XCOM 2, and other games as well. If you guys would like to see any of that, make sure to follow on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will see all the things coming up. If you have any requests for certain games, I am more than willing to at least see how many requests I get per game, and if I own the game, and if I find out how to stream from different systems, like if you want to see one of my PlayStation 3 games. Not sure how to connect it to my PC yet, but I will figure that out along the way. So if I can actually manage to, or if I do not own the game, but I have enough interested viewers, I might consider buying the game and accommodate you guys over there for that. So yeah, this is the end of my episode. Make sure to follow and like and subscribe and leave some comments and tell me what I should do next or whatever. And well, I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing and liking, and I'll be back tomorrow.